Hello folks and welcome back to Crying Suns, now on Chapter 5, Memories of None. Last time we ended finding out, I won't say the truth, but more of what happened to our original in the past. Our original was executed by the Emperor Oberon for refusing to commit war crimes. So a lot of what we heard about ourselves has been propaganda. And basically, yeah, so if we were executed in front of our wife for failing to commit war crimes, the story of us dying to commit the war crime is clearly a lie, obviously. Which has kind of reversed our opinion a lot on Emperor. And, we want to find out what the Emperor is doing. Kaliban has said that he'll help us get to the Emperor because he also needs to get to the Emperor, but if we try to attack the Emperor, Kaliban is programmed to stop us. But other than that, it's quite... Kaliban is quite aware of all the problems we have, but is also if you attack the Emperor, I'll have to stop you. That's my programming. I have to do that. So anyway, so Chapter 5 I think should take us to Elysium, which is the home sectors, which is weird because it's still a chapter after this one. But anyway, let's just get started. I did a lot of the chatting at the end of last episode, so oh, there we go. This seems slightly more in depth than it was last time. Was it always like that? Maybe it was. I can remember, not everything, only a moment. I was in Oberon's palace. Yes. Executed me, the original Idaho. I think this has all been covered. Yeah, basically, yeah, because he killed you and stuff. Yeah, so this is all the stuff. You can pause if you want to, or you can just watch the end of the last episode. Cool. Anyway, in the conversation, we've done this before. You have yet to ask what I thought you have by now. Don't worry, Kaliban. Ask it yet. Don't worry. Continue on to Kaliban. You have no choice. As much as I want to end you, machine, you're right. I am more interested in turning the machines back on and helping the people of these clusters. Basically, we still don't know who turned the OMNIs off, and Idaho still wants to help the people by turning the machines back on again, regardless of anything else. Right, and seeing Rebecca once more, if she still lives. Let's not forget about that. One last thing before we continue on. Remember what I said about Oberon. Try anything and I'll be forced to stop you. I'll keep that in mind, machine. Excellent. Now, come on. We'll go meet the Emperor. So yeah, we also unlocked the Hammer class, which is the Kosh Buendia ship. Which is not... very defensive. It means you cannot be destroyed by anti-ship weapons. But I've been enjoying the Excelsior, and I'm going to keep the Excelsior. Clearly we unlock what seems to be a pirate vessel, but we choose you. Anyway, officer time. Takeshi is ready. Really? Takeshi shouldn't be ready. Takeshi was used last time. How very odd. Takeshi should not be ready. Okay, so I'm clearly taking either Takeshi or Anton. Or Anonymous, basically. If I take Anonymous and Mustafa Hussein, that is 6 out of the 9 skills. So it'll give us the entirety of the scientific skills, piloting, demolition, there's no fighting, and engineering. Am I going to do this? That's a good question. Or am I going to go for like battleship shielding, which gives us the top line and gives us a bit of something that we can actually use defensively. Or we go for Catalina and get some of the middle line, because between these two we'll have all the spy skills. I'm definitely taking you. I'll definitely take you. It's basically between Alexandra Park and Catalina Tsui. I'm gonna go for Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. You know what? Initial gut instinct first, so we'll go for that one. Let's go straight into Chapter 5. Memories of None, Sector 1. Here we are, the heartland of the Empire, Admiral. The people of these sectors will be delighted to see you. Happy to see me? You forgot, machine. The people here think I'm Admiral Idaho is dead. That can be corrected, Admiral, and we'll soon see you. Come on, crew, let's take a look around. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally home. I wonder who we're actually going to be fighting here. plenty of anomalies around here. I'm assuming these will be plot-based. We start with nothing, as per usual. So the best way forward is to... I'm thinking here, 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 here. You get the secret military base online. That one. Get this one. Get that one. That one. That one. That one. That is the current idea, unless I have something else in mind. And if I can... Actually, when I'm here, actually, I can choose whether to go here or here. Because this has actually got a ground signal and double anomaly, so that might be more useful to be over here. Means I can have anomaly, anomaly, anomaly. So ground signal, ground signal, ground signal, ground signal, ground signal, which could be very good for me. Huh. Either way, I think we're heading to Al-Kibar. Either way, Al-Kibar, here we come. Imperial battleship. Damaged. Imperial battleship! Who goes there? I can't see. Lost my vision in a battle with Scrapper. Tell me the truth, stranger, or you will die in a swift death. Well, he said tell me the truth. This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. You lie. Admiral Idaho is dead and has been for 20 years now. I don't know who you are, but I know you don't deserve to live. Should have lied, but... honor and so forth. Ooh, hello. Right, so what have you got? You got one... What? Oh, for God's sake. Why? Okay, fine, have it your way. I feel bad about this. You got one squad, and it's the squadron of bloody... Go fight them. No, we suppose. You go there. You go fight them. Good. What a weird... How odd. So you were there, yep. And you are just put there, why not? Probably should have lied there. Let's go for, well, we can go for double scavenge early on, which is nice. We can go for full scavenging efficiency. I was gonna say, watch me get nothing, but I got one more than I was expecting. Let's do the secret military base first, because I've got no money right now. So, incoming transmission. Greetings, fellow Imperial. What brings your fearsome battleship to our humble planet? We haven't upset the fleet, have we? Upset the fleet? No, of course not. Good, good, excellent to hear. I don't believe I've seen your ship around this sector before, Commander. Must be new to your position. Strange. What is? You remind me of someone who died a long time ago. Someone no one talks about much anymore. He doesn't recognize Admiral Idaho. Don't you want to tell him who you are, sir? For some reason, I have a feeling we'll learn more if I keep my identity hidden for the moment. Of course, sir. Ask Lord Helio why he's nervous. Is your presence making you nervous, Lord Helio? Nervous? Why would an Imperial battleship make me nervous? After all, the fleet is what keeps my planet and people safe. Without your protection, our citizens would be as good as dead. But I must say, someone already came by. Commander Starr, in fact. What do you mean? Our people have already contributed to this month's securitization fund. Oh god, someone's running a protection racket. Securitization fund? You act like you don't know, Commander. All the planets and stations around here contribute, and if they don't, well then their enemies attack, don't they? What enemies? You know, our enemies. The enemies who will attack if we don't pay the securitization fund. Those kinds of enemies. He's saying what I think he's saying? Is he... The fleet's threatening to attack the planet and stations in this cluster unless they're paid off. There must be some mistake. House Tellus would never do something like that. Do you have another question for the Lord Helio? Yes, I do. Who controls these sectors for now? Strange question for a commander in the very same cluster to ask, is it not? I'm happy to answer it for you. Emperor Oberon, of course, reigns supreme, but Admiral Okonkwo is in more hands-on. Has been for years now. Ah, Okonkwo. Admiral Okonkwo, was he promoted? That's right. When Admiral Idaho died historically in Gehenna, Oberon made Okonkwo his second in command. And might I say, completely unprompted, of course. What a great admiral he is. Lord Brown-Noser of House Telos would be a better name for this guy, I think. And do you know where I can find Admiral Okonkwo? Easy. His commanders have ships all around here. Can't miss them, even if you tried. I'm not saying anybody would want to miss them. I'm not saying that at all. What else can you tell me about Okonkwo's commanders? They're the best the Academy has ever produced. The smartest, bravest. They You control these sectors, and I'm glad that you do. There he goes, lying again. Do you have another question, Admiral? What can you tell me about Oberon? He's in his palace on Elysium. I don't know if the rumors are true, but it said he hardly ever leaves now. It said he lost interest in the Empire and sits on his throne all day brooding and waiting for someone. Waiting for who? I don't know. But surely those rumors are wrong. Surely Oberon is well and fine. After all, he's Emperor Oberon. I have no more questions about this. Shoot yourself. You're in charge here, not me. Anything I can do to help you and the people of your planet? Help us? Oh, just keep our enemies away. That's help enough, Commander. My people and I want for nothing under the protection of Conco and his fierce ships. From what I can tell about his planet, sir, food is scarce and his people are suffering terribly. He's afraid, that's clear. And what he fears most is the fleet. Have you ever heard of a planet named Earth? I'm sorry, Commander, but I have not. Why? Are citizens late in their securitization payment? Well then, I guess our enemies will soon attack, won't they? Too bad for them. What can you tell me about the shutdown? I've already told the fleet many times, I know nothing. One moment my OMNIs were working, and then the next they weren't. For a second I thought they were playing a practical joke on me. Can you imagine? The fleet inquired about the shutdown? That's right. There was an investigation headed by the Pragma, I believe. Several inspectors travelled around these sectors asking questions. But the investigation ended years ago. Oberon must have been satisfied with the results. I even expected the OMNIs to turn on again, but it never happened. But they'll turn on again soon, right? Not that I'm getting impatient or anything. We can probably hold on for another 5 years. You have another question? No, not really. Come on, let's push on. There must be a reason the fleet rules these sectors with fear and threats. Leaving so soon? Well, it was a pleasure, Commander. Be sure to tell Admiral Conco that Lord Helio sends his abundant praises. Well, that is starkly clear, isn't it? Thank you, Anton. For actually doing a good one and being useful. I need those resources. I need to be able to buy something, possibly. Okay, here we go. Drone Mark II prototype. I wonder what your skill is. Cash. Cash. Oop, nothing. Keep going. Wow. All the dangers in the world. Lost nothing though, so... Lost nothing. 98 scrap is a good amount of scrap to have. The prototype drone has brutal disassembling. When damaging the enemy battleships, she'll up to 14 scrap per fight. Ooh, okay. That'll be good. It's also a Mark II drone, so it actually does slightly... Oh, it has lower DPS. Huh. It's got better DPS. Okay, so it's strictly better. Anyway, jump to the mercenary outpost. Oop, another Imperial battleship. So an Imperial ship. Finally, an ally in this darkness. It couldn't be, but it is. Admiral Ellys Idaho. I don't understand. I thought you died decades ago. I'm still alive and kicking, Captain. It's nice to be back in Telos, our home. It's been a long journey. I'll explain all of that to you in person. Let us break bread together and celebrate. And what are we celebrating, Admiral? Our return to these sectors, of course. Our reunion with the fleet. Are you joking? Joking? What, does the fleet no longer celebrate joyous occasions? You're an enemy of the Empire. Oberon has ordered your death. I assure you, our impending battle is no joyous occasion. Oberon wants me dead. Okonko says it is so, yes. And soon you will be. Fighting Imperial battleships now. What is this? What is up with this? I don't understand. Is this a bug of some kind? Another single patched drone wing. Another single patched drone wing, and that's all they've got. Has something gone wrong here? How odd. How very odd. You know, we're stealing scrap from them, I guess, but... What is up with this? Tesla Field Mark 1 and stolen 14 scrap. Oberon wants us dead? I don't understand. That captain was mistaken, or mad, Lieutenant. We are Oberon's creation. He would never want us destroyed. Come on, we push on. If we are truly enemies in our home, we'll know soon enough. Okay, so what can we get out of this? Yuri Silva. Okay, you want yeah, because we want basically fighting, eloquence. Well, none of these are particularly useful. I guess this gives me this. You're useless because Anton using. If I'm buying one, it would be for the engineering skill. Tactical targeting. Oh, that's actually useful. DPS up. Actually, the squadron speed is more useful, isn't it? I'm gonna go. I'll get Hannah. I'm gonna sell the Tesla fuel generator because I'm not a huge fan of you, to be honest. Am I? You could do quite a bit of damage. So it's 4 over 8 seconds. That's 36 damage in a specific place if I want to do it that way. It's better if I have nanobots. I'll sell the patched drone, however. Sell the patched drone. Other than that, I think we're okay. Oh, you know, I'll keep the. I will keep the other weapon. Just in the off chance at some point it might become useful. We'll sell it in the future. 300 is the next big barrier for us, of course. The additional squads. Anyway, star map. So what do we have here? Abandoned auto factory and shipyard. Frankly, abandoned auto factory. Double anomalies and somewhere where I can get possibly more drones. Yes, please. Ooh, scrapper ship. Scrapper battleship, 12 o'clock. Big tech and new. I've been dreaming of this. A scrapper fight. It's been a long time since you fought scrappers. Meaningfully. Yeah, so they got the brutal deployer and boomer drones. No, there's no real decision at the moment. Going on. Fighters, take care of the boomer drones. Go straight for the squadrons. Yep. There you go. Get that there. Just go in and deal with squadrons as well. You got 49, so even a second fighter Mark 1, okay. Will contribute a bit of damage here, good. 14 scrap is a nice find, to be honest, so I'll take that. Just the one, unfortunately. The abandoned auto factory, hopefully we get some supplies, some fuel there. I'm picking up a distress signal from this beacon, sir. I thought the beacons were no longer connected to the Foldnet. They're not, sir, but this one seems to be transmitting a simple signal relayed from this planet. Investigate the signal. Let's investigate the signal. Someone might need our help. Going in, sir. There's a scrapper hiding near the near beacon, sir. It was a trap. It's a nice, juicy battleship you got there, Admiral. Kind of sophisticated for scrapper. Am I impressed? Okay, so same as usual. Worse than usual. Swap this out for the frigate. The drones out. It can't come get me through this, and that thing will die as soon as if it ever goes through this. It has to come this way. It can't come any other way. Which means that you basically go do that. You go over there. Okay. Go do that. Okay, why don't you just kill that off? Here you go. Go back inside. Good. Finish them off. Let's see if you can be less... Ooh, protect your cruiser, Mark 1. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Anyway, let's prepare for the mission. What we want is fuel, after all. Nothing particularly interesting. I mean, I could get Alexander Park wounded and get most of the resources. It's not great either way, but at least here we lose less. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for the auto factory. It's the only problem. Essentially, how do you survive? I guess it's because you have more health. You have 2 more health. Why do you survive then? Don't understand. I mean, technically you, and see if you can extract halfway through. The amount of fuel you get, that's the same. So as long as you can extract halfway through, I'm okay with this. I lose 4 for 36. That's not worth it. That's costing me. That would cost me 40 to replace. Well, now it's going to be problematic. Plus 4, 5, 6, 7. Not great, to be honest. The rewards are 149, so technically it was a profit of 70 something. Another Imperial battleship. An abandoned Imperial battleship. Emperor Oberon would want us to have this weapon that's left behind, don't you think, Admiral? Cool. Straight up that. Star map. Shipyard. I normally want the next shop is over there. Blast it all. That's not suspicious. I can't jump back. Abandoned auto factory again. I've got so few at the moment. Kind of feel like, even though I don't want to do it, I'd lose a lot, but I kind of want to go over here and restock on. I'm also going to run out on UN. I'm going to have to abandon this plan of going over the top, unfortunately. I didn't want to do that, but I'm going to have to abandon this plan of going over the top. Picking up an old message from this parrot beacon. Cool. Pirate unions. Right, scavenge up. I definitely need the supplies. Anyway, Army Depot. Ooh, Church battleship. What are you doing here? Greetings, Admiral. For only a small donation to the Church, I won't blow you up with my far superior battleship. All things considered, I think you'll make this a most generous offer. Alright. 50-50. I don't make donations to causes I don't believe in. You want my scrap? Then come and get it. You can choose your death, Admiral. I will be the holy hammer who crushes your pagan ship out of existence. Okay, so Basilisk Cruiser Frigate. So double drone duty at the moment. Double drone duty, they got a Tesla fuel generator, but double drone duty. Okay. Get it killed. It's dead. Get that thing killed as well. Get the squadrons down. Oh, no. Okay, stay there. Not great, but stay, do it that way. Until that disappears. Make sure it can't do that again. Oop. Good. Got a fighter off them, and another 14 scrap. So visit the shop, buy both the commandos, buy both the Neo N, buy the Nano, because that could work in my favor. Sell dark matter cannon. I could buy the Nano, or I could just go ahead and upgrade this now, which is what I'm going to do. Not great, but I'm going to have to do that. We got all the new end fuel as well, so I think we're clear in this area. No, I've been the auto factory, great. It's not fantastic, but Fortune smiles on you this dark oxygenless day, sir. I've nearly finished constructing my liquid healer nanobot tank, and all I need are a few remaining parts, which you can easily find in a squadron. Break one down for me, and I can finish my tank and heal some of your injured officers. I don't have a injured officer. I'm sorry, but we need all our squadrons at their best right now. Well, it never hurts to ask. Still, I can't help but feel somewhat insulted. Right. Auto factory, this is not gonna end well for one of us. Actually, I tell a lie. Anonymous, we lose a lot of people, but get pretty much all the resources out of it. Anonymous, rock out. Keep going. Come on. Loads of scrap. More scrap. More scrap and extraction. We got 2, we lost 2. That's good. I'll take that. For 200 scrap. Now, I have been told that I can go back here and not expend the fuel, which is a lie. Someone told me that you don't expend fuel if you go back to an area you've been before. Clearly not true. That's a lie, more of a they didn't understand any better than I did. Turn Mark 1 can go away. So we have now the Nano, which actually works pretty well with the Tesla fuel generator because they're trapped in place. Anyway, so put protector over there. I'll put the fighter over there for the time being. The mercenary outpost there. It's not great, but hopefully it'll be okay. This is a healing station, Admiral. For a price, we'll heal your wounded with our magic. I don't know, sir. Sounds a little sketchy to me. Honestly, I'll pay them 11 to heal nobody because there's a chance that if I don't pay them, they'll curse somebody, which then hurts them. So here you are. We have performed our ritual. You should see results soon. No fuel left. Got the 1. Jump to the outpost. Yep. Because we're drinking to the shop. Captain Lean for you, sir. Sir, I hope you don't mind. I've been talking to the R&D about building a Neuro Commando virtual program. Thanks to some Koch tech we picked up a while back, they think it's possible and could really bump our commando numbers. Of course, no guarantees. Here, sir, it'll require scrap and it still might not churn out killing machines, good soldiers. Well, 50-50. Let's get it going the program at once. Okay, give us the 50-50, please. Didn't tell me how much you wanted. The training program was a failure, sir. I guess our tech was a little too intense. The trainees lost the ability to separate reality from virtual reality and descended into madness. Thing is, I was hooked up too. The virtual trash worms weren't half as scary as they are in real life. Guess they weren't commando material after all. So few of us are. Fine. Shop time. 1, 2. 5 of those. This is so not interesting. You know, to be fair, I've got nothing else to spend my money on, right? Might as well spend those 2 now. Get a few commandos and go straight for the exit. It's a quick Sector 1, but grabbing didn't quite work out. Admiral, Imperial Battleship. Admiral Idaho, as I live and breathe. You probably don't remember me, but I took a class of yours at the Academy. Comparative Management Techniques Under Duress. Great stuff. I never dreamed that one day you'd become an enemy of the Empire. My, how far you've fallen. I'm not your enemy, Commander. I have died hundreds of times fighting for our Empire. Everyone on this ship has. Hundreds of times? Really? You know what? Save your words. Admiral Okonkwo said you'd try to talk your way out of this. Are you also, for some reason, really badly... Okay, now you actually got weapons, you got plenty of drones. Okay, if you got plenty of drones, we're gonna go double fighter to start with. Double fighter? Get nanos in there as well, and I'll bring the cruiser as well. So put the cruiser in the back here, put the nanos at the front here, because the nano can help separate some of that. We'll bring the cruiser in close, we'll fight everything in close range. Right, so attack them, attack the other ones, move up to here. Come on, really? Fine, have it your way. They've got squadron speed up, of course. Fair enough. Just reminds me, I need to be putting... Yeah, hang on, there you go. That makes so much more sense now. Now I've got squadron speed up. No, sorry, I've got squadron... Yeah, I've got squadron speed up. Get back over there, please. Actually, go over there and help this out for a bit. Ready to fire. Battlecruiser is just... The cruise is just there shooting. Happily away. Oh. How low health was my fighters? Oh, yeah, this has got two things. My fighters were at lower health than I thought. Clearly. Sorry about that. They were clearly at a lower health than I was expecting. There. There's no point. Actually, you attack that as well. Good. We've done damage to it. We managed to steal 2, but hey. You got 471 out of it. I can't believe it. Oberon now wants us to end what he took years trying to create. The last hope to save the Empire. It isn't Oberon who wants us dead, Lieutenant. It's Okonkwo. Okonkwo? But why? He's an Imperial like us. I don't know what Okonkwo is, but an Imperial does not rule the way he does. So he believes the NS Odysseus is a threat to his power. Well, he's right. It's exactly what we are. Now come on, we have some house cleaning to do. And I thought this cluster would be different from the others. Well, no, it can't be. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a game. I mean, obviously, right? Right. Let's do the post-heal. Let's pick up the fuel. Let's repair that. No one needs healing. I can start working on some of the stuff over here. I mean, 430 over there, 450 over there. Sorry. But yeah, we'll carry on to Sector 2 next time, folks. See you then. Bye bye.